Hello everyone, welcome back to Living the Loire. My name is Brooke and this is our home, and we moved here almost 2 years ago. We've got a huge pile here which I've got to rake out, and there's a few others dotted around, but the weather is lovely today. It's lovely and cool. There's no humidity, it's just a real nice fresh air. So we're putting out a lot more videos at the minute. That's mainly because we've just had fibre installed. We've had that hooked up so we can upload as much as we want. We're going to shove content down your throat. Oh, that sounds a bit horrible actually. Let's just say we want to upload as many videos when we're feeling in the mood. And right now we're in the mood. We're feeling pretty good and we've got a bit of time. But yeah, let's see how we go on today.
Coffee time.
Morning after. Is that the most exercise you've done since 2009? When you shifted, let's say half, 8 tons.
It's more than half.
Yeah, but I spread it out, didn't I? So.
Yeah, I did a lot. I'm a bit achy, but I'll be honest, our son also waking up twice last night with temperature did not help my recovery.
Listen, we don't have time for this. The daily vlog must go on, okay? Even if it results in our separation. Excuse me?
You're doing a good job. Looks good out there.
My muscles are achy.
Yeah, what's this one? It's the one that gives you top of a six-pack.
Pectorals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got pectorals for the first time in my life. You can't believe the upgrade you've had on that since December.
No. Got myself a new hubby.
In December I was shuffling around the house with mangled toe and flabby nips. Now what have you got?
Hunk of muscle.
This is our kitchen, by the way, that people who haven't seen the live chat. We paint it yellow. Discounted paint.
Half of it.
It's not Farrenball. It's Brico Dépôt Basic. And yeah, this half. Oh my goodness me.
Here we go, the finished driveway. Thank you to everyone who called me Superwoman. I can't disagree. Brooke did a great job finishing it off, sorting out the big pile, and he scooped that and spread that everywhere.
Scooped and spread. Excuse me, scooped and spread.
You've just seen Brooke raking out the last of the piles, and the driveway's looking really great. Here we've got the big new bed, which we're going to put some stones along to define the driveway and the bed and really make the plants pop once they start to fill out. I think that's going to look really good. We're also going to dig around the logs so that they're submerged, and then we have a little pathway through here for getting to the letterbox and things. But we're both really, really pleased with how the driveway has turned out. It actually makes so much more of a difference than we thought. One of the main reasons for doing this was so that the cars had a place in the shade, which in this heat is really essential, otherwise you're absolutely baking. So that they can be there, out the way and in the shade is a real bonus. And then we've got this lovely sunny area. I've just picked up these pipes which are going to be part of our irrigation system that we'll show you in more detail later, but you can see this one has little holes in. So we're going to lay it along the beds. It'll be slightly buried under the surface, and then we can just turn on the tap or turn on the water butt and the beds will irrigate. If we get really fancy, we might even buy a timer in the future. We've reduced a lot of our piles, but we've still got a few new ones. So these are stones that are going to go in the soak away. Hopefully we'll get that done next week. Here we've got a large pile of sand, which makes Brooke very happy because he can start doing some more pointing.
Yeah, where am I going to do the pointing?
Well, you're going to point everywhere. I don't know where you want to do first. You want to do this wall first. Aesthetically, it would look much better, but it's probably the least essential wall there is. So we've got the house here, that needs doing. Maybe that'll be your first one.
So with the driveway and everything, this was my idea, right?
No,
Yes.
this was not your idea.
Yes.
No, this was not your idea. You did it all. I'm not claiming that, but it was very much
No, but it's my idea.
my idea.
What, changing the driveway?
No.
It's my idea.
No.
I think it was my idea.
And the idea is you're the muscle.
Absolute nonsense.
Right, let's get on with weeding. So organic no dig is really not about instant gratification. It would have been much easier to have churned over the soil and then put on a load of pesticides and not be having to deal with all this couch grass, bindweed and various other weeds. But this is all about preparing for the future and building ourselves a better future. So year on year this should get easier, less weedy, and then we'll have lovely organic produce with less weeding, hopefully. And on the area behind me we're going to cover it over winter with tarpaulin to hopefully start the process a bit sooner, so that our lives may be slightly easier next year when we come to plant, because that's gonna at least double our planting area. So we really need all the help we can get with keeping the weeds slightly under control.
So we lost another chicken at the end of last week. She became ill very quickly and died. I didn't think it would affect me that much, but actually I got quite upset about it. And mainly because you saw that a chicken is quite an intelligent animal and quite emotionally intelligent, and you could see that they were in pain. And yeah, you kind of see how death is and how it can really bring you back down and ground you and realise what's important and how fragile life is for yourself, for all animals. Yeah, it makes you think a little bit more about everything, really. Death.
This morning we installed this super easy irrigation system, which we're going to have a separate video on. And now that it's in, I'm going to plant loads of stuff out into the beds. First I'm just going to bury it a little bit into the mulch. We're planting out these watermelons, and I'm going to be quite generous with the amount of space I give them so they can sprawl a bit. I don't really know quite how much to go with, but we'll see. But I'm also trying to line them up reasonably close to where there's going to be a drip hole so that the plant will get a good amount of water. Each drip hole is about 30 centimetres along the pipe, and they're on both sides of the pipe, so you don't have to worry about which way up it is. This tray was all planted at the same time, but some of them are much farther on than others. It's quite interesting. You can actually create structures for them to grow up And being a smaller watermelon variety, that might work. Margie, I know you'll find some fault with this. I hope it's not too big a one. And of course we used a wheelbarrow. So yeah, doing all the raking aggravated my wrists a bit. I've had arthritis since I was 13. It's pretty good now, otherwise I obviously wouldn't have even attempted it. Being pregnant sent it into remission, and since having the boys it's been good. So yeah, I'm not currently on anything, but obviously there is permanent damage done to my joints, so I do need to be a bit wary of it from time to time. I'm just going to finish planting out these watermelons. We're going to try and continue doing daily videos for the next few days. If you've enjoyed them, please do like and subscribe so you don't miss out, and we'll see you soon.